Well, Hoji, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we decided to show our support, and I want to make very clear that we're not being opportunistic. We're not trying to repair our image or anything or save our jobs just because our producer, Tommy LaRosa, said, no, let me see here. You need to reach more female viewers. You two are pathetic. Women make up almost half of the NFL's fan base, but only 1.3% of your viewers. It's like they're disgusted by you two.
Oh,
How about a haircut? Would it kill you to get your haircut? Or some clothes? Honestly, I'll pay for them myself. Anyway, so getting to the game, once again, the Bengals could not handle playing under the big lights and were crushed by Tom Brady and the Patriots with a lot to prove. New England came out firing and pumped up. The Patriots finally figured out a combination on the offensive line that works, giving Brady plenty of time to throw and opening up huge holes. And New England, along with a home crowd that desired to show its loyalty to Tom Brady, simply overwhelmed the Bengals with their passion and enthusiasm. The game showed the Patriots are far from done, as they took down the last remaining undefeated team, and it showed that the Bengals are nowhere near where a lot of experts thought they would be.
Yeah. And that it does that, yo. And I tell you this, it's the same guys costing us these big games. You got Jermaine Gresham, he drops that touchdown pass. Brandon Tate had the fumble, it let the whole game out of hand. But hey, you know what? At least Andy Dalton didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, Dalton did his job, and after missing what could have been a touchdown to Giovanni early, he looked pretty sharp as the game went along, but by that time it was too late. We fell behind 14-0 in the first quarter because defense, without Burfict, who was our best linebacker in coverage, the defense couldn't stop Brady and his tight ends.
And it was like they were just running all over us, man. 220 yards. I mean, it was like being overrun by an invasive species, you know. Tom Brady, and listen, I know he's into his good looks, so he wouldn't like my saying this, but he reminded me of the Japanese snakefish. It's been called Fishzilla. It lays up to 75,000 eggs per year. It can breathe and move around on land for up to 4 days while it finds a better place to live. Yes, on land, because, well, it's a monster. It's like once Brady, the Gronks, and the other guys were in our lake, they were just eating the Bengals alive. And every time we had some sort of momentum, people were just fumbling the ball. You had Green, Tate, Sazenbacher. We hadn't lost a fumble all year, and we lose three in this game. This can't be on Marvin Lewis. The players, they just seem to fall apart in these games. It's like they're Barbara Streisand, you know. She didn't perform live for almost 3 decades because of stage fright. Or Adele, she projectile vomited on a fan in Brussels because she was so scared of performing. Or yeah, even myself, Dad. You remember? I don't know if you remember when Gallagher made fun of me when he was opening for us in Toronto. I never admitted this at the time, but I was just sitting in my dressing room. I had the Fender Strat in my hands. I was crying myself to sleep. That's the real reason we had to cancel the concert, man. It wasn't the constipation issue. And I bet there were some orange and black tears on the bus back to Cincinnati. And I tell you, some of those guys were probably like, hey, I'm constipated, and that's not what it was. They lost.
Yeah, and I mean, you lost your voice just yelling at the TV.
Yeah, I can hardly talk. I should sue the NFL, or at least the Patriots.
Anyway, so let's get to some callers. Hi, and welcome to the Breast Cancer Awareness episode of... sorry if I spit when I speak.
Hello?
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, Daddy and Hoji, I'm a huge fan, okay? Let me just say, you two have done so much for women all across the world.
Wow, thank you. Okay, on to the next caller.
Yeah, Daddy-o, I just want to say you're so full of crap, it makes me sick. That previous caller was obviously related to you. She sounds just like you.
No, I don't. And you be nice to my brother, my sweetie boo-boo.
Oh, Flofetta, what are you doing in the studio?
I just came to bring you your lunch.
I see. So your sister's basically your maid. Do I got this right?
No, actually, she's a guest host this week. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Flofetta McDuck.
It's MacDuke. Shame on you, Dadilio, for selling out like that. But yes, I'm so happy to be the guest host. Guest host? Isn't that a paradox?
Yeah, whatever. So tell me, Fafara, do you think we should have come with a sugar blitz instead of a soft nickel package?
Sugar blitz? Ooh, I don't know. I love the pies and the cakes, but nickels, I love the monies too, so that is a hard question.
See, she's no analyst. Women haters. Stop trying to pretend you understand women.
Look. Obviously, I know a lot about women because I've been divorced and remarried many times.
Or that could mean that you don't know anything about women. You know, women
First of all, women love football. The smell of the leather ball, the blood on the helmet, the chips, the dip. It's just, well, it's romantic. Number two, women love watching TV. We've all heard that women love this silent, sensitive type, so it's important to watch the game with your woman silently, sensitive to every play and commercial. That's why Sunday night football is the most special time of the year for them.
Actually, last night I wanted to watch Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, that's great, little sis. And so was your chicken liver sandwich. But we have a show to do here now.
Oh, okay, I understand. I love you, Daddy Leo. Bye-bye.
In keeping with our desire to bring in the female viewers to help raise awareness about breast cancer, of course, today's episode was brought to you by the Dream Arm Manpillow. No longer is sleeping frightening and impossible when your old man leaves on an important business trip. Comfort yourself in your husband's or fiancé's absence by snuggling up with a fluffy manpillow, the Dream Arm Manpillow, because a girl really needs her beauty rest, even if her man is out of town. What's that? Oh, man. Daddy Tommy says we're fired.
It was bound to happen. I guess that's it for us. Thank you for listening to the Sacrifice Between